The tablet glow cut through the dark. Marcus didn't blink. On the screen, Denise leaned over the cash register and kissed Trey. Slow, familiar, practiced. His hands tightened around the tablet, because suddenly Marcus understood this wasn't the first time. 30 years earlier, the restaurant smelled like fresh paint, hot oil, and hope. Young Marcus moved through the kitchen like fire. Denise greeted every guest like family. Back then, every table felt like a promise they had made together. They named it Marcus and Denise's. Not his, not hers, theirs. Over the years, the wall filled with photos, birthdays, anniversaries, newspaper clippings, regulars who became family. Every frame said the same thing. They survived together. Marcus stayed in the kitchen, always. Heat, knives, roux, rhythm. Denise handled the front, customers, reservations, complaints, money. He trusted her with the room because she had always trusted him with the food. 2 years ago, Denise asked for one change. She wanted to handle the register alone. No shared drawer, no nightly double count. Marcus barely looked up from the stove. After 30 years, suspicion felt insulting. 14 months ago, Trey Johnson walked in asking for work. He was young, smooth, and too comfortable too quickly. Denise hired him within the week. She said he had good energy. Marcus only remembered the smile. At first, nothing looked wrong. Orders came in, plates went out, tourists lined up outside. Trey worked the register while Denise hovered nearby, laughing too softly at things nobody else heard. The numbers slipped first by inches. $50, $100. Then whole nights didn't balance. Marcus blamed rising food costs, bad receipts, exhausted staff. It was easier than blaming the woman who knew every scar on his hands. Keisha noticed before Marcus did. Not the money, the distance. Denise and Trey stood too close, spoke too low, moved around each other like people sharing a secret instead of a shift. After closing, Keisha came back for her purse. The lights were half off. Denise and Trey were still at the register. Then Denise reached out, not for cash, for his hand, and Trey took it. Keisha told herself it wasn't her marriage, not her business, not her place. But silence has weight, and every night she carried it past Marcus while he cooked dinner for the woman betraying him. Marcus found it by accident while replacing a loose shelf. A small black camera tucked under the wood, angled perfectly at the register. He stared at it for a long time. He had not installed it. In the office, Marcus found the DVR. 14 months of recordings. He didn't call Denise. He didn't storm into the dining room. He sat down, pressed play, and watched his life become evidence. Night after night, Denise opened the drawer, counted 500, sometimes 800, folded the bills into an envelope, and passed it to Trey. No panic, no hesitation. Like payroll for a second life. Marcus added the totals by hand. 14 months, hundreds of nights. Between $270,000 and $310,000 gone. But the numbers were almost merciful. Numbers didn't kiss you back. There were clips of them laughing after closing, clips of Denise touching Trey's chain, clips where she leaned into him like Marcus had become a ghost in his own restaurant. Marcus watched them all without moving. Marcus didn't yell. He didn't throw Trey out. He didn't ask Denise why. Betrayal wanted a reaction. Marcus gave it patience. The next morning, before prep, he called a lawyer. The lawyer told him not to confront them yet. They needed clean proof. So Marcus prepared the drawer with marked bills, every serial number recorded, every envelope waiting to become a trap. Mardi Gras week hit like a storm. The restaurant packed wall to wall. Brass music bled through the windows. Denise smiled at the crowd. Trey worked the drawer. Marcus watched the clock. At 10, Denise reached beneath the register exactly like the footage showed. Her hand found the envelope. Trey shifted toward the door without looking at it. The rhythm was old. The trap was new.
Then Marcus stepped out of the kitchen. Conversations thinned. Forks stopped. Keisha saw the tablet in his hand and went still. Denise looked up, and for the first time, her smile had nowhere to hide. Marcus pressed play. The footage spoke without volume. Denise, Trey, the envelope, the kiss. The room watched betrayal replay itself under the same warm lights where anniversaries had once been celebrated. Trey ran first. He shoved past a chair, knocked over a glass, and aimed for the front door. But Marcus had already given the police the footage. They were waiting outside. They caught Trey at the door. Denise collapsed beside the register, the envelope still near her feet. Marcus didn't move toward her. He only watched, as if the woman on the floor was someone he had once known. 6 months later, the sign changed. The ampersand came down first. Denise got 4 years. Trey got 6. The restaurant stayed open, but people stopped saying both names when they talked about it. Marcus sat alone at the table he used to avoid, eating gumbo from a white bowl under the same warm lights. The recipe hadn't changed. The room had. Behind him, the old photos still covered the brick wall. Opening night, anniversaries, Mardi Gras dinners, newspaper clippings, regulars who had passed on. But every photo with Denise had been turned face down. Not destroyed, not thrown away, just silenced. Marcus lifted the spoon, tasted the gumbo, and finally understood something. Some things can be rebuilt, but never renamed back into what they were.